Hi everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel once again. This is Fabricio Nobre. I was thinking about the time that I was selling cars. I sold cars for 6 months. 2001, sold Volkswagen. And it was funny because it's one of those experiences that I hated, but I also loved it because that was the time that I came from delivering pizza into the world of reading books. Learning about sales, about people. I never did any kind of sales prior to that, and it was very interesting because my English back then was also very limited. So I want to share a couple of things I've learned back then that I still use it every single day as I'm building my business, and it's helped me so much. And it's the power of listening. Because my English was very limited, I would listen more than I would talk. I learned a word that has helped me a lot, which was really. I learned that every time I would say really, people would continue to carry on in whatever they're telling me. And I tried as much as I could to understand what they're saying. But just the fact that I listened, when it came down to the numbers and actually doing the sales of the car, the sales was pretty much made already because we had created a bond. We had created a little relationship there. People liked me because I was a good listener. They just didn't realize that I was not a good listener. I was really just not a good talker, right? My English was very limiting back then. So that was a really important lesson to me, the importance of listening. Truly listening when people are talking to you. Never interrupt them. Just ask open-ended questions and let them talk. Just really get to know them. And then once you go from having a conversation into doing the actual presentation, you're gonna notice that even before you get into the presentation, they're pretty much in, okay? Because they learn to like you. The other lesson that I got, and I got many lessons on those 6 months, but the other very important lesson is not prejudging. Because I was the new kid in the block, everybody, the other salespeople, when they wanted a customer, they would just go and they would take that customer, right? And I kind of had to wait for my turn, even though my turn was whenever there was a customer that walked into the floor that nobody else wanted. So every time there was a customer that they thought was not gonna buy, and I can think of 2 really good examples, but every time someone came in they didn't think they would buy, they would basically not, they would walk away, they would go through the other door, and then those were my possible customer. One day this lady came in and she was wearing this all-star shoes, old-looking shoes, old-looking jeans, and like a little, shirt. She didn't really look like someone that made a lot of money. Everybody walked away, and I came to talk to her. And I started talking. She wanted to buy the camper. The camper back then, and it might still be the most expensive car that they had. We didn't sell that many campers, so I didn't really know much about the camper. So I told the lady, let me introduce you to the manager. Let me see what we can do. I came to the manager said, I'll help you. Let's not waste our time. The first thing, we need to run her credit. To make a long story short, this lady was a professional photographer. She was making $300,000 a year. She bought that camper right there, right? Negotiated really quickly with the manager of the dealership. I made the easiest $900 of my life. All I had to do is to deliver her the keys, deliver her the car. Everybody was like looking at me like, oh, he's so lucky. No, not lucky. I did not prejudge her. I went and I cared for her. I asked her questions. I wanted to help her. I wanted to serve. That was my approach. And it was a blessing. It made me $900 that day, and it made me pretty famous in the dealership, So I want to invite you, don't prejudge. Don't judge people. Talk to anybody and care for them. Listen to them more than you talk. And then you're going to see that half of the battle is already won because, they feel that you care, okay? So hopefully that helps you with whatever business you are building. God bless, good luck. And, as you can see, there's a lot of people driving around here in their little motorcycle. Hopefully we can learn from them.